Hi, this is Craig Beck from StopDrinkingExpert.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want more of these videos. Today I just want to talk about alcohol addiction, the myths, the illusions, and the bullshit, because there's a lot of it about. And I had an email from Matt today talking about how he liked the system that I use because he doesn't like the AA approach, that there is a load of judgment attached to having a drinking problem. You know, you're weak-willed, you're broken, you can't fit into society because you'll forever be in recovery. And this sort of, stigma that is attached to problem drinking. If you say, oh, I'm addicted to cigarettes, nobody really labels you. They just go, okay, he's a smoker or she's a smoker. If you go and you say, I'm addicted to alcohol, there's this stigma. People are like, oh, you poor person. How do you cope? And that's a very strange thing. And it's another reason why people stay in this loop of alcohol addiction. And what I want to talk about in this video is this illusion, this myth that people who are addicted to alcohol are in some way broken and not fit for society. There's something strange about them or unusual about them. And it's not true, because I've met thousands of drinkers. And hardly ever have I thought, well, you're just strange, you're just a freak. Most people I meet are highly intelligent, highly functional, very successful in other areas of their life. I've done coaching sessions with people who earn $1 million a month, but they've still got, at the end of the day, they still go home and they drink themselves into a coma. So seriously, you want to point at someone who's earning $1 million a month and say that they're broken, they're weak-willed? These people have achieved profound success in their life, but there is a problem, and it is a drug. And what I prefer to do with my approach to alcoholism is I want to point at the drug and not the person, because it is entirely logical, from my point of view, that if you drink an addictive substance, you will get addicted. It's the same as kind of giving someone a hot chili pepper, having them eat it, and then calling them weak-willed because their mouth got hot. That's the craziness around alcohol. Now, I made a flight from London, England to Cyprus 2 days ago. And I noticed a couple of things on that one journey. First of all, my flight left London at 7:30 in the morning. And when I went through security into the departure lounge, there was a bar, and it was full of people drinking beer, wine, some of them spirits. It's 7:30 in the morning. Now, this is when you start to see the nonsense of alcohol, because we've all agreed as a society, without actually vocalizing it, that you're allowed to drink anytime you want in an airport. I'm not sure why we've came up with that, but we have. The bar's open, and so everyone goes, it's fine to drink. But if you think about it, if you did this at home, if you came down from bed in your pajamas and the first thing you did was pour yourself a glass of wine to have with your cornflakes, what would that say about you? Everyone in the house, all your family, all your friends would say, you're an alcoholic. But if you do exactly the same thing in an airport, everyone says, you're on holiday. It's insane. The action is the same, but the label is the polar opposite. And this is what we don't see in society. We don't see the logic. We see the smokescreen. We see the excuse. And we believe what we want to believe. Drinkers believe it's acceptable to drink alcohol in an airport because that's good enough. That's a good enough reason. If they believed it was acceptable to come downstairs in your pajamas and have a glass of wine with your breakfast, that would be what they did as well. And because you can see this so transparently when you look at it in the cold light of day, this means that everything we do around alcohol is down to our belief structure. We believe that alcohol helps us relax. We believe that alcohol helps us go to sleep at night. We believe alcohol gives us confidence and helps us be less socially awkward. We believe alcohol helps us cope with life. We believe all this bullshit. And we believe it to justify our actions to drink an addictive substance. So, I think if you're going to escape problem drinking, You have to stop with the stigma. You have to stop saying, I'm broken, I can't do this, I'm going to be forever in recovery, because that almost just gives you permission to carry on doing what you're doing. If you believe, or you're told by someone, that you're a broken individual, you're weak-willed, and you just can't control alcohol, then maybe if you believe that, you'll just go, okay, I can't, so I'll just carry on drinking. Because there's no point trying, because I can't. You've just told me I can't. It's impossible. I have to carry on drinking. Boo-hoo. What a victim. If you believe that, you're just going to carry on like that. To get this poison out of your life, you have to fundamentally change what you believe. And my system works by removing the foundations of your belief structure. So we can go through everything that you believe about alcohol to be true. For example, alcohol helps me de-stress, helps me relax. And we'll just take away that foundation. We'll strip it down. And I will show you that that's an illusion. It's not true. Alcohol does not help you relax. It creates stress that it then removes. So you can see that you're in a loop here. If you didn't have the alcohol in your system, you wouldn't have the stress it created to remove. So alcohol creates a problem and then appears to offer a solution. Now there's another problem, another solution, another problem, another solution. And you get trapped in this loop that goes round and round and round. To get out of the loop, you just have to stop at some point. You just have to step out of the loop and break it. Because if you're looking for the exit within the loop, you'll never find it. You'll just go round and round and round and round. So if you're trying to moderate your drinking, you're still in the loop. You'll never find a way to do that because you're not in control of the decision making. Alcohol is in control of how much you drink and when you drink and how often you think about drinking. If you were in control, you could do it, but you're not. So I'm going to leave the video there for today. If you want any more information or if you have any questions, please get in touch with me. You don't need to be a member. Happy to help anyone who's struggling with drinking. Just get in touch via the website, www.stopdrinkingexpert.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.